Let's upgrade this PC. We're swapping from a 3000 series Ryzen to a 5000. We're gonna power down the system, turn off our PSU, and you still see there's power in here. We're trying to kill all of that. So now we can go ahead and uninstall our AIO. Whenever uninstalling a Ryzen AM4 platform, you wanna make sure you wiggle the cooler and try to create an air pocket. That way you don't pull the CPU with it. So we're just gonna give her a nice little wiggle, and then it'll loosen up, and then you're good to go. We can take this thing off. Honestly, if you're taking a CPU out, just leave the computer on its back. That way you don't have to fight gravity, but this is a video. You can kind of at least get a nice little cleaning on this guy. Now we can release the retention arm and take the CPU out. Now we're gonna take our isopropyl alcohol and paper towel and clean out the cooler. Now we can add our thermal paste. Now that we have thermal paste on here, we can go ahead and install the cooler. Right here, you just want to loosely screw your nuts. Don't go too tight, because we're going to do something later. Whenever you're screwing in your AIO, you want to make sure that you do a star pattern. That way, this thing lies flat, so you do a little bit at a time, and then once you're done, these things should all be basically tightened up at the same time. Now for the final test, we'll turn on the PSU and see if this thing will boot. Generally, you're going to be greeted with this screen. That way you can set your CPU up. It's also important to go back into the BIOS and check your memory speeds, because those can change. Go to XMP. Profile 1, and there we go. And we're going to save and exit and boot this bad boy up.